Next, let's queer up the USA view. LA area gay city councilman resigns over public urination and assault video. Chris Kilpatrick, a gay council member from California, resigned days after he and his partner were allegedly caught on video urinating on the doors of Precinct, a popular LGBTQ plus bar in LA. Last week, the Crescenta Valley Town Council announced that Kilpatrick resigned. The alleged urination incident took place on Saturday, March 9th. However, the bar did not share this video footage until this week. The Precinct wrote in the post, quote, "These two party boys decided to show everyone what not to do at Precinct," end quote. The post describes how the individuals initially left the bar with full cocktail glasses, proceeded to the employee entrance, and urinated on it. Afterward, they were confronted by a manager when spotted with the drinks, leading to a physical altercation. Though Precinct didn't directly tag or identify the two people in the video, the pair was quickly recognized by local LA queens, because they know everything, and former contestants from RuPaul's Drag Race and the Boulet Brothers Dragula. In an email sent to Out, Kilpatrick's attorney, John Duran, disputed the alleged assault described in the Instagram post shared by Precinct, saying that Kilpatrick instinctively pushed back in self-defense, fearing a potential gay-bashing incident from the two individuals. It is unclear if Kilpatrick will face any charges for the alleged act of public urination, alleged assault, accusations, and or for allegedly having an open alcoholic beverage in public.
Someone within our own community is like disrespecting us like that.
A disturbing act caught on surveillance video. Crescenta Valley Town Council member Chris Kilpatrick, one of two men caught urinating on the back door outside Precinct Bar in downtown LA. General Manager Jeremy Lucido says it happened early Sunday morning just after closing. Moments later, he'd have a run-in with the men off camera.
Right outside the back entrance, and I noticed two guys come out, drunk, they're full cocktails, and I recognized the glasses from our bar, so I knew they were inside, and I told them, what's up, can't have your drinks out here, and I went to grab one of the cups, and the tall dude just pushed me.
A check of the security footage Sunday morning led Lucido to the shocking footage of the public urination, which he then shared to Instagram, many identifying Kilpatrick as the video racked up nearly 1,000 comments.
The comments just grew very fast with different stories from different parties, other party hosts and other bar managers. They were like, oh yeah, we know them.
Drunk boys will be drunk boys. Doesn't matter if you're a councilman or not, but accountability is important, folks. And I think that, people have gotten fined and arrested for way less. All right. So I honestly think that LA officials should crack down on him. And, I know that he resigned and he loses his place. And that's something that we never want in our community, because we need as many LGBTQ plus people in office as possible. But dude, you got to be accountable for your actions. You can't just get drunk and start peeing on people or peeing in a public place. There's a restroom for a reason, Mr. Kilpatrick. Come on. And again, maybe he had a bad history with jail, because the place is called Precinct, I used to go to this bar called the Men's Room, right? And in San Francisco, right? And again, I get it. I'm in the men's room. Ha ha ha. Let me do something. Let me throw some toilet paper because the place is called the Men's Room. But come on, accountability. That's what I'm expecting.
Well, was he too drunk to see the two CCTV cameras on the other side? It was a glass door. It wasn't even like it was a solid door.
You can't see me.
And they couldn't see us, right? I'm drunk and invisible. But I mean, imagine what a different world. I mean, I'm glad he resigned. And imagine what a different world it would be if, say, I don't know, Clarence Thomas resigned from the Supreme Court for bad behavior too. It'd be a different world. Mm-hmm. So I commend him for resigning, but get that bladder fixed. I mean,
what do you think, Edward?
Well, as someone who doesn't drink anymore,
okay,
and has had their share of drinks for many years, I've had some questionable behavior, but it's kind of like a learning process. You go through. It's kind of like now I'm 12 years sober, so I'm thrilled that those type of behaviors are behind me, because to me that sounds like it's a little bit of hectic behavior, whether or not they're identifying at this point as it being a problem.
Yeah.
But if you're in office, you're a representation of our community.
Very true.
And you have to make sure that you're putting your best life forward, regardless of where you are in the environment, I would think, you know. So you're leading by example. So, you know, at least you resigned, you know. I mean, there's some people that really should resign and they don't. So.
Right. But I mean, but you hit a good point though, Edward. Like he's representing us everywhere. It doesn't matter. That's what happens when you get elected into office because there's so few of us, you know, that are in office. So they're looking at everything that you do, you know. And
a lot of responsibility.
I mean, again, I'm also sober. I love that you're sober, Edward. And you know, raise your hand if you ever peed in public. Okay, but since I got sober, I haven't. And for boys, it's so easy for you kids to freaking pee in public. It's no problem. Go to a corner. How are you gonna do it in front, like in front of the place through a glass door? I'm sorry.
That wasn't really good thinking. But then again,
maybe
Maybe they're just exhibitionists. Who knows?
Sure.